What's up, guys? We're gonna roll beats, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys something really important that you should be doing to your melodies. If you guys haven't subbed already or turned posters on, make sure you do so because it does help it a lot. So let's hop right into it. All right, so what I'm gonna show you isn't anything like super complex, so this video should be fairly short, but it's something that you can easily miss. Like, it's not even something you ever think about, right? It's just something that it just happens randomly, right? So I'm gonna just go ahead and show you what that is, but first let's just grab a scale and we could just let's just use the D minor. Okay, so first things first, we need a little melody, right? So let's go in here, and basically with guitars, they're so easy to make melodies with because all you really need is one chord, and you can kind of just add a note or something, right? So how I do it is, let me pull this up. You start at the root and you just make a chord, right? Skip this note, boom, boom. And that's all you need, really. And what we're gonna do is basically just animate this, right? So I'm gonna just go ahead and just make some notes that I like. Let's hear that. Okay. Let's go over here. And then what you could do is just create a chord backwards from the root, right? And this stuff works. I'm not gonna say 100% of the time because obviously that's not true, but pretty much, you know. And then you could just create a chord backwards and then pick the middle note for the bass. And then to create some variation, I like to take the second one, and you can mess around and choose what notes you like. I usually just create a chord again up just so everything's in harmony. All right, and we could just play that and make sure you can see it. Okay, so you're probably like, okay, so what are you trying to show me? What's the problem? Well, if you notice, it sounds super synthesized, right? So what I want to show you is to bleed your melodies. And what I mean by this is to let them bleed on one another like this. All right, so basically the frequencies leak onto the other notes, right? And it creates like an ambient feel, and it just sounds a lot better and more realistic. Okay, so I'm gonna show you an example. So I'm gonna keep this like it is and move this over. Okay, and then we can just pretty much just do these. And I kind of want to leak them a little bit more, but we can see how this works first. All right, and one key thing when you do this is you got to be careful because it depends what DAW you have, but in FL, sometimes if the notes, let me zoom in, if they leak over like this, sometimes it won't play correctly, right? So you got to kind of be careful with that. So I'm gonna just try to leak them as best as I can to get the effect. And then let's just make sure these don't go. So I'm gonna show you the difference real quick. Now you see how much better that second part sounds? It sounds way better. It sounds like a real melody, and it's the same exact notes. It's just how we place them and how we executed the melody, right? And you can do so much more. You could put other notes up here and all type of stuff if you want to, right? Which we'll do in the next part. So let's just actually head over and do that. But that's all I really want to show you in this video. Like I said, it was gonna be quick and easy. It's something that you probably don't even think about, right? When you make a chord or like a melody, you probably don't even think about it. You just kind of place them wherever they are, and you just edit them. You don't even think about the placement unless you're doing like a flam or something, right? You probably don't even think about it, right? So let's just go ahead and go on to the other part and add in some notes. All right, so now in this part, we're just gonna pretty much just cook up from here. I'm not gonna do too much. I'm gonna just kind of just mess around and just add some little frequencies throughout. So what I would do with this is probably just take anything from my chords that's already here and just pull it up an octave like that. And then, all right, you don't really have to think too hard about this stuff. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is copy this and pull it over to Omnisphere. And these are just some bells, just some background stuff, right? And this method I just showed you it applies to all melodies, right? Anything that you put in this piano roll applies. So one thing you could do here is you could take the lowest note and the highest note of each chord. So this is one chord, this is one chord, right? You just take these, and then at the end, I like to take the middle note, copy them up, and probably up one more. And then I guess I could just play it right now. I'm gonna shrink it for you. Okay, just something simple you could do. And then let's go over here. And from here, I'm gonna just continue this melody down. Okay, I like that. So that's the melody. So now let's go ahead and do the bass real quick. Okay, so for the bass, here we can just take the lowest notes. Now, if you want other notes, you can just use the chords you have. So you could take the root and you could take the highest note here, right? And let's copy that over. Just like that. And we gotta move this all the way to the end. Probably right there. I might want it there. Let's pull this up so we can actually hear. And then we just kind of put the 808s where we want them from here. Copy that over. So that's the bass. All right, I'll play it one more time. All right, so let's go ahead and do the drums. All right, so let's go ahead and do the drums. And you probably have been looking like, what is a mouse drum? Now, I'm not gonna lie, these are my favorite drums to use. Like this past week, I don't know, they not like, I don't see it becoming a thing, but I just love them. They just, and pretty much, I think I seen like a video of like a mouse playing the drums or something. I don't even know. So I was like, oh wait, let me make some mouse drums. So this is pretty much what they sound like. They like tiny drums. Okay. Now these things give off a lot of bounce. I'm gonna tell you that. So let me, we can just put in our little clap looking type of thing. Let me see. Let's go here. I don't know, bro. Maybe it's just me, but I just like the way that sound. I don't know. So let me just throw some more in there. Hold on. Then we throw the hi-hats in there real quick. Got some mouse hi-hats. Let me see. Maybe do like a hi-hat roll right here. And then we got to turn it down a bit. I don't want it too loud. And I'm gonna just probably copy this over. And let's see how that sounds. Bro, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, don't ask, bro. Don't ask. Okay. Weird stuff happens in the studio, okay? But one more time, just one more time. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm gonna put on the outro, I'm gonna put some real drums on there, but I just couldn't resist. I can't resist using them. All right, but that's it for this video. Just remember, for the melodies, just remember, if you're having trouble and it's not sounding right, like maybe you know the chords are good, right? You're like, okay, these chords, they sound good. I know they sound good, but when I make the melody, try bleeding them over one another, okay? Because you see the difference, and I'll just play it solo one more time. See, you just got so much more emotion now, right? But that's it for this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.